Real emotion here on display. Tears of joy from Hillary Clinton supporters.
Right now, there are people all around me in tears as they watch this roll call vote.
As history is made, tears.
There is a sense that history is being made. We are seeing tears.
You can see tears coming down his eyes.
Okay, the only tears about Hillary becoming president is all the women Bill will sexually assault in the future who will now be in Hillary's crosshairs. Let's be straight about this. Hillary Clinton did not change anything yesterday. She didn't change it. And I'm so sick of conservatives, so-called conservatives, doing this. They did this with Obama, too. Oh, what a milestone. What a moment. We finally have a black president. Yeah, except he's going to be the president. And it turns out I didn't need to see a black guy as president to believe that black people could be presidents in the United States. The only people who believed that are people who are misinformed about the nature of the United States by the Democratic Party and actual racists. Okay, same thing is true for Hillary Clinton. My wife is a doctor. Okay, which means she's accomplished more in her short life than Hillary Clinton has in her entire life. My wife's a doctor who takes care of people. She never at any point in her life sat around thinking, you know what, I can't be a doctor until Hillary Clinton, a corrupt old shrew, becomes a presidential nominee. My mom, when I was growing up, my mom worked and my dad was a stay-at-home dad. And my mom didn't sit around wondering, can I run film and television companies? I don't know. I'll have to think about whether Hillary Clinton could become president. This is all so stupid. Women, by the way, are a majority of bachelor's degrees, master's degrees, and associate's degrees. Next year, according to the American Bar Association, there will be a majority of law students in the United States. American women don't need Hillary Clinton to shatter a glass ceiling that doesn't exist. Okay, we already had a female Speaker of the House. We have 3 female justices on the Supreme Court. 3 of the last 5 secretaries of state have been women. So this idea that women are sitting around in their lives going, oh, you know, I feel so held back unless Hillary becomes president, it's such crap. Also, you know, Hillary doing this whole routine like she's overcome obstacles because she's a woman is such pure and unadulterated hokum. It's such absolute nonsense. Of course that's not true. Hillary has overcome obstacles such as blank and also blank. Okay, Hillary Clinton was born rich, married a guy, rode his coattails to power, abused his victims, and then used that corruption to parlay herself into a Senate seat in New York, which her husband helped grease the skids for with a pardon of Mark Rich. And then She ran for president, was terrible at it, and she keeps failing upward. So this idea that women everywhere benefit because Hillary is president is just crap. It's also not true. I object to the general idea. Dennis Prager made this point this morning, and he's right. I object to the general idea that minority groups, first of all, women are a majority. They're not a minority. Okay, they are a large majority of voters. I think 54% of people who voted last time around were women. So this idea that women are victims, okay, then they're victims of women, because women could theoretically band together and vote a woman if that was their top priority. But minority groups don't need a token to be the celebrity god leader in order for them to feel like they can achieve. When was the last time you saw an Asian American on either half of the ticket? Okay, it has never happened ever. Asian Americans are the most successful economic group in the United States. Jews have had precisely 1 nominee for VP, and it was Joe Lieberman in 2000. Okay, Jews have been highly successful in the United States. The idea that black people needed a black president or females need a female president, it's such patent stupidity. It's almost unbelievable. And speaking of which, you know, the idea that Barack Obama became a black president and therefore black kids all over the United States pointed and they said, I can do anything. Why is it then that racial polarization in the country is at an all-time high, or at least a high, modern high since the civil rights movement? Why is it that we're going backwards in terms of race relations? If black kids feel better about the nature of America because we have a black president, why is it that they don't actually feel better about the nature of America because we have a black president? All of this is nonsense. All this is poop. And the media continue to cheer it forward because, oh, it's a historic moment. Oh, it's such a historic moment. The networks cheered Hillary's milestone, and you can see them cheering Hillary's milestone. And you can see Joy Reid of MSNBC saying that Hillary Clinton is going to teach us a lot about sexism.
I'm sorry, but we keep on rediscovering who we are as Americans. Barack Obama made us rediscover that we still have issues with race, and you know what? We still have issues with gender. And Hillary Clinton is going to teach us that lesson now as she runs for president.
Oh, how magical. How magical. So this is great. So she's now talking up the idea that Barack Obama divided us along race, which was now a good thing. So Hillary will divide us along sexual lines, and that'll also be a good thing. This whole thing is just ridiculous. Hillary has no qualifications to be president. There's no reason she should be president. She's awful on every score. She's awful on every score. Even her husband, Bill, can't make her more palatable.